What's up, family? We are back with another video, and as you can see from the title, Jarius and I are coming to share some details with you today about something that we experienced. Okay, so first and foremost, me and Jarius just got back not too long ago from New York City. As city ambassadors, we were invited to the Native Son Black Gay Men Leadership Forum, and let me tell y'all, a wealth of information, baby.
It was one for the books, y'all. It was so incredible to be amongst a whole bunch of people that look like you and that were all on similar tracks. And actually, I can't even say similar tracks. There were people from all walks of life. There were some people that were CEOs. There were some people that were board members of, Fortune 500 companies. And then there were even people who were just entrepreneurs that were starting off in their basement.
Yeah, and so starting off, Jarius and I only were in New York for 24 hours. So we literally flew in for the event and flew out the next day. And again, I'm so happy that we made it. We actually had a chance to meet Emil, who is the founder of Native Son, and it was so surreal, like actually meeting in person, because we had chatted online. Native Son has always showed us so much love. So it was just a really dope opportunity to be able to like finally meet him and kind of chat through all the things that we would chat through on Instagram DM.
Plug, if you are not following them on Instagram, you need to be.
Yeah, and so we made it to the event. It was our first time in Harlem. They had like a really dope ambiance, like, people were walking around passing food. But it was just like truly like, it was just like Black excellence in one room. Like I just really
Black
felt
gay
like
excellence.
Yeah, and I think that it was important for us because we don't have a ton of events like that we get to attend, like a ton of events for us. So it was just beautiful to see and like hear people's stories. They had their own fireside chat to talk about building financial wealth and generational wealth, which was really big for Jarius and I, because as like first generation in our family entrepreneurs, like we're all about like trying to prepare for the future. I think more often than not, we're just like, okay, how can we save this so that the kids and the kids and then the kids have like all of these assets?
Which I don't even know why we talk about that, because our children are not having children.
Oh my
They're
God,
going
he's
to
in
be
denial.
innocent their whole life.
He's in denial, but I think it was just interesting to hear different perspectives and different people's journeys. Jarius and I have a restaurant. We don't post about it a lot, but
we semi-announced it to you guys, but like we still haven't fully came out and announced what we do.
Yeah.
But it's crazy because this is, like Terrell said, something that's like super top of mind for us. We recently, did our trust, and we wanted to make sure we put steps in to, if we died today, unfortunately, what would the kids' future gonna look like? Not only right now, but what was it gonna look like when they turned 18? What was it gonna look like when, they went to college? What was it look like when, they got married? And I think that many people in our age group don't really think about those things now. Like I think we start to think about them later on in life. And for Terrell and I, it's always been super important that we start to take those steps to create that foundation and to create that safety net, for the future. And
well, I think with that, like it's always been top of mind for us, but we've never really had any similar to our journey. Like you don't know where to look, and not often do you hear, unless someone's like a super mega star, like, and they started all of these things and you're just like, how did you get there? How did that happen? But overall, like, I think that the event was a total success. I think last year, just due to like the pandemic, I don't think that they had met in person. So this was the first in-person visit that we were able to attend, and hopefully it isn't the last. But I think we got a lot of key takeaways. What I would say is start planning for your future. If you are looking to buy a home, I think that you absolutely need to start like taking steps. Just with how crazy everything is going right now, like taking steps to make sure that you're educated, building a trust, like Jarius said, starting a business. Like, we want you guys to feel empowered in the decision and the dreams that you have, and know that there are resources out there. So make sure you guys like check the link in our description where we'll share a little bit more on where you can find those.
Everything starts with a goal though. Everything starts with you thinking about what do you want your future to look like? What do you know what are some of the dreams and aspirations that you have, and then list those out, and then starting to think, how can I take steps to get to those dreams and those goals? And if you don't know the steps involved, creating a community or reaching out to people who are on a similar path like that. And I think that's why for us it was so inspiring, because while we have come so far, we are still the first people on both sides of our family who has ever achieved this amount of success, especially from a financial standpoint. So everything is still kind of new to us
and nerve-wracking.
And we're still trying to break through a lot of barriers, not only for ourselves and our children, but for our family as well. So just figuring out what does that community look like for me to be able to fellowship with people who are on similar paths.
And which is why we wanted to share with you guys, because listen, y'all know whenever we get some tea, we over here sharing it with y'all too, because we want everybody to win. So again, we just wanted to share that with you guys. We want to thank Native Son and City for inviting us as city ambassadors, and again, we cannot wait until the next event. Until next time,
Bye.